breaking down. Come on, feel the rhythm. Ooh. When the shadows lurk, you're my guiding star. Cutting through the darkness, no matter how far. Side by side, what we face, we embrace. Soul to soul, intertwined in our space. Fight the fears that come at night. Half-life sisters in the light, we unite. We're the sirens, in the silence we roar. Bound by blood that's thicker than war. In the chaos, we find peace, we're the storm. Half-life sisters, fearless, we're reborn. United pulses in the cosmic fray, holding back the night, turning skies to day.
Let's give YouTube a chance to make its to catch up with the stream. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. Welcome to Talk and Play, baby. HalfLifeSistah is back. You have officially entered into the Chit-Chat Vibe Session of the stream. I have with me today my sidekick, assistant, and co-host, Sir Torfil. Please say hello to our people, baby.
Well, hello, people.
How you doing today, Sir Torfil?
I'm good. I just got off the phone, however, slight bitching session with the toll growth people, but other than that, good.
Toll people?
Toll, you know, the ones that do California toll system, they wrote me a toll violation. I'm like, you all are stupid.
How? Don't you pay that automatically, or?
Exactly. I have a toll pass on my car, so I'm like, you all are lame as hell.
Weird. Well, I'm sure you get that squared away. Hi,
I'm
guys.
hoping it gets expensive quick.
It does, especially if you're traveling on and using toll every day or often. Absolutely. All right, babies. How y'all doing today? Happy TGI Friday, baby. I see that we have so far on the stream. We have Mick Ace, Sir Torfil, our old faithful friend. Old Mick Ace is in the house, baby. That's wonderful. How you doing, baby? Thank you so much for joining us. He's probably just lurking, you know, on the stream. He's probably not even really here. But I love you, Ace. Thank you so very much. We also have Chris is going to be stopping by hopefully throughout the stream. We have in chat Angelic, Steph in the house, and Jono is in his house, baby, so far. Very happy to have you guys here with me. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful day. It was such a beautiful day yesterday. Like, oh my God, it was a beautiful day. Every day is beautiful. But I mean, the skies were blue, you know, most of the day, and it was just a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Today's also a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? So, how was life over there? How was it? How was the weather over there? Is it still super dry or got some blue skies?
It's always dry. I have blue skies right now with massive winds, and I'm in a desert, which by definition makes it always dry. But yeah, it's been nice, and it's starting to get warmer. This week's been kind of cold. We had like some weird Arctic front coming through.
Right.
They had hail down below, but it's supposed to start getting back into actually Palm Springs this weekend, triple digits. So we'll be good.
Oh, that is wild. I mean, triple
about 100
digits.
degrees. Yeah, 100 and something degrees, but then you're looking at, 5-10% humidity, which allows you to sweat better. It makes it a little bit more bearable, but still not enough.
What's interesting is when I visited California some years ago, well, the last time I visited, I would say that it was hot. The temperature-wise, it was hot, or hotter than it would be in Florida on average, but it didn't feel as hot because I don't know, it just didn't feel as hot. The air just felt a little lighter
It's the
for some
humidity.
reason for me.
Your body, if you don't have that much humidity, your body can sweat and the sweat can evaporate off your body, cooling you off. It's high humidity keeps you from cooling your body off.
Gotcha, gotcha. So it didn't feel as bad, but it's still hot nonetheless.
Oh, wait till we get up here. Like, was it last year or the year before? But like, we hit over 110 degrees for like 2 months straight,
Hmm.
and Palm Springs broke a record again at like 127. Yeah.
127?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Well, you got to remember the hottest place on earth is not somewhere in the Saharan desert. The hottest place on earth is in California.
The hottest
So
place, really?
the hottest place on
Not in
earth is Death.
Hawaii or any other
Nope.
place that have earthquakes?
Death
What?
Valley, California is the hottest place on earth. They actually have a city out there called Furnace Creek, and people go out there just to experience what it's like to get out of your car at 130, 135 degrees.
How do your tires not blow? Like how does that?
You you don't stop for very long. I mean, I've had my shoes melt to the floor before, but yeah, you just kind of keep
Yeah, I remember
rolling.
that.
Right?
I remember.
But but yeah, it's Furnace Creek is something else. I mean, it's it is the hottest place on earth. Let me see what it
Hmm.
is there right now.
I'm gonna tell his business, but he was at one of his children's graduation some years ago,
Hmm.
and he was all complaining and stuff. My shoe. It was a terrible day. It's just great to be at the graduation, but man, it's a awful day. It's hot. We're sitting outside for the graduation. Were you guys outside, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the heat in his bottom of his shoe, the bottom, the rubber came off, so he had a whole. I'm like,
I
get your
know.
ass home. Get home.
So just to put this in quick perspective,
Mm-hmm.
the hottest place on earth, which is Furnace around Furnace Creek, California, had the highest record. It's 135 degrees is what it's recorded at.
Mm.
And if for all you Europeans, that is 58 degrees Celsius.
I wonder why
So
it's so
yeah,
hot.
it's the hottest. I don't know. It's just the hottest place on earth.
Because there are places that have like earthquakes on a not earthquakes, but like lava and volcanoes and stuff. I would think that they would be the hottest places.
Well, that's underground volcanoes, and Hawaii gets them, and then the shit turns hard again, and that's that. But they're also surrounded by ocean. There is no water anywhere in Death
Ooh.
Valley.
Steph and Angelic has been having some good weather. That's great, baby. Wonderful. And it's like when the weather is so beautiful, why would you stay in the house? You know what I'm saying? So I will say, I'm feeling my age a little bit, you know what I'm saying? A little bit. But also I feel like he's keeping me kind of young because he keeps me on my feet. I'm active every day, running around picking him up and just moving my body. And then now we go outside. I never really go outside unless I'm with Shadow. We're going walking, stuff like that. But I'm going outside walking and stuff like that. It's really, he's keeping me young. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a good thing, a benefit to having a grandbaby.
Mhm.
Very much so.
And and also it's at the same time it's a reminder that you're getting old. When the kid starts, when the little one starts going to kindergarten, then first
I
grade, you're like, wait,
know.
where the fuck did the last 5 years of my life disappear to? What? Wait,
Yeah, it's
when did he start
crazy.
kindergarten?
And he's saying words now, guys. Like his favorite animal. Now his favorite animal is an owl. And
Hmm.
he's now like hoo 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 hoo. He'll say that and then he'll grab the little owls. We have like owl magnets. And I bought him a little owl stuffed animal yesterday. We went to the play gym. It's an indoors gym for kids and toddlers and things. So nice. And I bought him a little owl. And that was the first time he actually said, when I bought the owl, was his first time actually saying owl. And it's like, it wasn't like how, how a lot of babies, they start talking and it sounds
Hmm.
like, oh, he's trying to say owl, or that means owl. No, he said owl, and his eyes went bright, and we just like, oh my God, he said owl. We just had such a celebration in that moment. He said it again and again. And he's been saying owl ever since. And yeah, he's just guys. I can talk about him all day. That'll be my hot topic every day. But yeah, I don't want to bore you guys. Okay.
I'm looking up owl puppets right now as we speak.
Oh,
So
that's adorable. Oh my goodness. And his
so you
favorite
can sit back and go
puppet
owl.
is the one that's one of the ones he got him, which was a black puppet. He's a superhero. We call him Super Black Man. No, we call him we call him Black Man.
That's a superpower in America, let me tell you.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, he loves it. It's like his little friend. I walk him around with it, and when he sees his little feet walking on the ground with him, he loses it. He's like, ah, he can't take it. He's so cute. Oh boy, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. It hits different, Being a mother is one thing, but being a grandmother, it just hits different because you're enjoying them on a different level. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Oh, I found the
Me too, Seth.
most adorable stuffed owl, stuffed
Post it.
animal.
Post a link on in chat.
It's on Amazon, so I don't want
Yeah, post a link on chat. I want to open it
to.
up.
Okay, one sec. Copy.
And wonder how is he 26? It flew by, and you will never bore
Wow,
us
that
with
is a
with
long.
Orion. Thank you, baby. I appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry, this is such a long link. I don't know why it's doing it like that.
That's just how it is, and that's okay. Just be glad the auto mod didn't mod your ass. And,
I know, right?
it's out of control. Oh, that's a puppet?
No, that's just a snuggle animal to go to
Oh,
sleep
it's
with and to
so
play with.
cute.
You can use it as a pillow to sleep on.
Well, he's too small for that now. But let me see.
They come in
Two.
different sizes, down to like a 10 inch. This is a 15 inch.
Look at this. It's so cute. Owls are interesting. There are some people that don't believe in owls. You know that?
Have you ever seen an owl with no feathers? No, that's some scary shit.
Really? I bet it is. Ooh,
Go Google it.
I don't want to.
You'll never look at owls the same way again.
Owl with no feathers. Wait, that's not an owl. No, 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 no. Why is he malnourished? Why is owl
They
malnourished, guy?
they don't have much underneath that.
Ah.
It's all feathers to keep them warm and protected.
Nah, nah, nah. Oh, that's not
There's
it
a
there.
whole
Hold on.
series of animals without their fur or feathers, and some of them are just creepy, like chimpanzees without fur, bears without fur. Ugh, they are little winged demons, yeah.
What? Why they gotta be demons? This is an owl? Wow. That's crazy. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
this is like a highly evolved chicken.
It is. It is. Truthfully telling the truth, I've had some owl encounters. As a kid, I thought they were winged demons. Wow. I wonder why you think it's a demon, though. Aren't they like friendly and stuff? They don't attack people, do they?
No, but they have some seriously big ones. Let me see.
They just deep dive toward you with a head that looks half chopped off in the night, and you get a big, what the hell? Wow. Okay. There you have it. What? That is very interesting.
Yeah, the largest owls, they have almost a 7-foot wingspan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That is
They're huge.
crazy. Well, alrighty then.
But they can't move their eyes. That's this creepy
What do
part.
you mean they
Like,
can't
that's
move?
why.
That's why they move their heads? Because they can't move their eyes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to move their whole head to look somewhere
Why
else.
they
Their
can't move
eyes are
their eyes?
stationary.
What?
It's
I
because
never knew that.
it's when a lot of birds are like that. So when they fly, they always look straight down so they can find the prey.
You're so smart, or kind of, sort of.
And
What?
sort of.
You're
Mm-hmm.
smart. You know a lot of things, baby.
And none of it matters.
This matters to me. It's something I can tell Orion if he ever asks. Why the eyes always so Google? Why you can't like him? Also,
None of it
Teufel
makes me any
said.
money. None of it
A
makes me any money.
lot of the things we know doesn't, so.
Oh, speaking of money, did you hear about that poor woman that won the lottery?
No.
She won the fight. She won 500 million in the lottery and lost the fucking ticket.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That is
stupid is, stupid
horrible.
does.
Why would you
Oh,
say
like
she's stupid?
because if I bought a lottery ticket hoping to win $500 million, that thing would be behind bulletproof glass, hidden in my house somewhere, not someplace where I'm going to lose it.
Someone took it.
I don't
Oh
know.
my goodness, that's terrible.
I mean, it's good for the people that sold it to her because they get paid regardless.
Poor thing.
I don't know if you knew that the store that sells
Oh
a
yeah, I
winning
know.
ticket gets money too. They get $1 million.
Well, Angelic says I go to the park and they always bite me. Owls bite? What in the hell? Some aggressive owls.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you need to quit teasing him.
What do you mean? Oh, let me
It's,
see.
it's that harsh German language scares the owls. Come here. Hmm,
These are
Cat's all
not
needy
wishing
today.
What is this? Here's an owl costume for grandma. Ah, that is something very interesting. Why gotta be so ugly? Why can't be like have purple feathers, Unrealistic.
So, that's not an
It's
owl.
not ugly. It's just they can do better than this.
I'm sure they can if you Google a little bit deeper.
Thank you, Steph. Their eyes are shaped like an elongated cone backwards into the head. Hence, their head twitches and ability to turn their heads. Really? Okay.
Mm,
Thank you for that, Yono. You got amazing
yeah,
focus. That's why they're so
people's
smart.
eyes, animals' eyes are based on their hierarchy on the planet.
He's teaching me stuff today, guys. And how how
Hmm
how are their eyes? What's their hierarchy? What level are they on?
Predators have their eyes. I mean, sorry, prey has their eyes on the side of their head so they can see shit coming. Predators have their eyes in front of their head so they can chase the target.
Right. Okay. There's our class lesson for today. Thank you so much.
Man, you're very welcome.
Thank you
See,
so much.
can we check that up as hot topic?
No.
It's a short hot topic of mine anyway. It's just a fun one.
Fun one, okay. And it goes into your request today, you stated
Yes,
earlier.
it does.
Yono's
But
letting
that,
you know that he says, yes, that is a basic principle. So TOEFL is correct. When he put the word basic there, I'll have you know that means, so TOEFL, you're not sharing anything that's so astronomically, fascinating or interesting.
but
Everyone
yet you
should
didn't
know
know
that
it.
except me, apparently. It's basic. Okay? Thank you
Don't
for
call
giving me this
yourself
basic
basic.
information. Give me some
Well,
deep stuff next time.
we have to
You
start with the
know?
basic information and work our way up.
Yeah, especially if I can't remember the basics. Shit. We gotta take our time. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm
So we are predators then. Okay, yeah, we definitely are predators. We are. Why do they say that? Yono, you might know the Sistah. You're on a roll today. But why do they say that? Hi, baby. That lions are the king of the jungle.
Because in Africa, they are the biggest mammal. I mean, not the biggest, but the most, you know,
Oh, that's specific to
revered.
Africa.
Yeah,
Are
it's
lions
because
anywhere
it's
else other than
no,
Africa? They're not. I didn't think
no.
so.
Tigers are in more parts of the world, but lions are just in Africa.
King of the jungle. But I've seen
But
lions like I think if you're the king of the jungle, you should be able to take out any animal and not shy away from them. Like for example, hyenas. Like lions seem to be afraid of hyenas sometimes. I don't make it make
only
sense.
in a pack. Only in a pack, though.
I
Hyenas are
know.
no threat unless in a pack. But if you really want to be the king of the jungle and for the most deaths, carnage caused,
Mm.
it's a hippopotamus.
And that's what I'm saying. Because aren't hippopotamuses also in Africa?
Yes, and more
So
people
stupid.
die from hippos than they do from lions.
Exactly. Exactly. That's my point exactly.
Okay, we don't make the rules.
We don't. Lions are the biggest carnivore of Africa on land since
Mm.
tigers went away. Oh, got extinct from their eons. Wait, really?
Tigers used to be in Africa. They're now in India, Asia, and other places. They still have tigers.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
Then you have cheetahs and
Cheaters.
leopards.
They're everywhere.
Cheetahs. Can't pull in their claws. Yeah, all those animals. I would not want one of those as a pet. It's bad enough this little fucker with his claws, and he can pull them back. Some of these wild cats can't retract their claws. Man, I'd be like tortured.
And there are some people that have these as pets and end up passing.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but they're like a hybrid. They're not pure wild.
Even still, though. Hi, Brandon.
In California, they got a
Happy
law you
Friday.
can't have, like for dogs, you can't have anything that's more than a quarter wolf.
Well, guys, I'm afraid of dogs. Although my last trip to California, I encountered a dog, and it was a really pleasant experience. And because of that dog, I wouldn't say that I mean, I was on a high for a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not afraid of dogs anymore. And then the fear came back. So
I
I'm
still have that
still,
video.
I'm sorry.
I still have that video.
Uh-huh. I'm still afraid of dogs, but I'm more trusting, right? To a point. And one of our neighbors, I was walking the baby, and I saw them coming up. I'm like, let me pick my baby up. I will eat this dog if he tried to, I would eat him. So I picked him up and placed him on my left side because they were on my right side. And then the neighbor was very friendly, and she said, "Don't worry, he doesn't bite. They always say they don't bite. All dogs bite. Stop saying your dogs don't bite. I don't get this. All dogs bite." But he was the dog was huge and tall and had the thickest hair and the coat of hair. His hair was so thick and beautiful and golden brown. I'm like, what in the world kind of dog is this? He was huge, tall, and thick and girthy and so sweet. Oh my gosh, so sweet. Why am I talking about dogs? Oh, I was going to say that, but then afterwards I saw a pit bull, another neighbor walking by with his pit bull. It looked like a pit bull. It was huge, tall, and he seemed friendly too. I was surprised, but I mean, I thought pit bulls were banned in Florida, but apparently they're not. That was a big, mean one looking one too. He was big, but he was friendly.
It's verbiage. If you call them Staffordshire Terrier, they become legal. And if they're American Bulldogs, they have nothing to do with pit bulls, but they kind of look the same. And
Okay.
then you can get away. A pit bull is a terrier mixed with an American Bulldog, which was designed for fighting and shit like that. So a pure American Bulldog, however, is extremely mellow because it was used for herding animals, and you don't want to get your animals eaten up. So you made mellow animals, mellow dog with it.
Gotcha. Why is it
The
saying you
one
just
I had.
followed me? That's weird. You've been over
Who?
here on. It says, welcome and thank you for choosing me. Jono Arc. You are officially a Sister Soldier. What happened?
I
Okay,
don't see that on my
misclicked
screen.
the button.
Hmm.
Something happened.
Yeah, I used to have an American Bulldog. He was 130, 140 pounds. I mean, the worst thing that he would ever do to you is leave you covered in slobber.
I can't, guys. I'm sorry. And that dog didn't smell bad because usually, I'm sorry, most dogs, they stink, guys. I know you guys said this is how they smell. It's just their normal coat. I don't care. Your dog stink. Okay? Period. It smells bad. I mean,
He didn't stink, he stank.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's not the one that ate the sock, right? Versus
No, that
Soul.
was the first one. The same kind of dog, but my very first one, he was a good boy.
Gotcha. We can't talk about that because we're very PC now, so we can't talk about that story anymore. But rest his soul. I love the smell of my father's elk hound. What dogs smell? Ugh, I know, Steph. They smell horrible. And I tell you guys, racism is something else. When I was growing up, my mother, and I believed it for a very long time, she would always tell me that white people hair is like dog hair. And when they're wet, they smell like dogs. I'm like, wow. And I believed that for a long time. So racism is not, you're not born with it. You're taught it. Because even though she probably didn't realize that was very racist and inappropriate and untrue, I grew up believing that until I was like a teenager. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, they have animal hair. It's weird. Just speaking of dogs, that is absolutely not correct. White people do not smell like dogs and they don't have freaking animal hair. So stupid. Racism is ignorant anyway, so there you have it. And she wasn't racist. She just had a dumb, stupid idea about white people. Weird. Moving forward, not sideways. Bitten by
I just
dogs are
posted a
not
picture.
cute. Same, baby. My own dog attacked me when I was about 8 years old. My sister's dog, she was a young adult. Her two dogs, she had two twin Rottweilers. They were always friendly with me, and then one day they decided they wanted to attack me. They chased me, and she had to lock them up, and they tried to eat me. And then one of our neighbors down the street had a small little white dog. That dog, I would sit every day on the way home from school. It would bark, 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 but I'm like, okay, bye, baby. One day, he just wasn't in a good mood. He's like, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna get you today. No more nice guy. And he crawled underneath his fence and chased me down the entire block till I almost, not, it wasn't a block actually, it was like, I think 8 blocks from my house. But he chased me so far until he couldn't chase no more. He tried to attack me. So I am just afraid of dogs. And my last job, my boss's wife worked there, and she loved animals of all kinds. And she had so many dogs. And every now and then she would bring her dogs to the job, to the office. I'm like, why is someone bringing that goddamn dog? Anyway, she said, oh no, baby, she's such a friendly dog. She doesn't bite. She's very, you can pet her. I'm like, okay. And she brought the dog to me, and before I can reach my hand, I'm like, oh my God. Like she wanted to eat me. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't. She said, well, it's your fault because she can smell your fear. I'm like, I was totally trusting in her. Dogs can smell your fear. I'm like, I ain't got time. So if a dog can smell my fear, can sense it, then there's no point in bringing your animal around me. It's just no point because I can't even disguise it. So I'm like you, Steph. I'm trying though. I'm trying. I always wanted to have a Rottweiler, but it never happened. It's for the best, baby. I'm sorry. It's for the best. You know what I'm saying? Hi, baby. Groot is here. Dogs and babies thrive off of fear. Dogs and babies thrive off of fear? Interesting. How so with babies? Dogs, yeah, but babies? But you would know a lot. You work with babies and kids and things. Teach me what you know. Hi, Miss Luna. Miss Luna's in the house. Let me see this link that we had 2 of these. Let me see the link that Jono copied, posted here. Oh, it's not letting me see it. Oh, it is. Oh, wow, that's a beautiful dog. Hold on. Hope it doesn't glitch on me. But this is the dog here. Beautiful dog. Wow. Strong, erect back. He's ready to mess somebody up. He really is. No, not quite a husky. That's not a husky. A husky has mostly white, but also have blue eyes or gray eyes. That's not a husky. Dogs and people, okay. Grudinator, that's so cute. You and your nicknames. Just my theory on how I picked on my nieces and nephews. Oh my God. I'm happy with cats too, but I need more cats. But for that, I need a bigger apartment. And for a bigger apartment, I need to finish my studies. The English word for that breed is Swedish elk hound. Oh, elk hound. I thought hounds were brown, but he does like a hound dog. Kind of, sort of. A new anime to me.
You want to look up a scary dog?
Let me see.
You'll go look up what is it? Fuck, it's a mastiff, a Tibetan mastiff.
You think I'm gonna spell that? Are you really trying to make me spell that? Crazy.
Hold on. I don't know how to spell it. I'll look it up. Hold on. I'll do it for you.
That's what you're here for.
All right, I'm posting a link for a picture.
Let's see what we have here. The main character has a dog skull for a face. Came out. Puppy. I've actually seen this dog before.
Yeah, they're fighting dogs.
Wow. Fighting dogs. They're not letting
Yeah,
me
watch.
open.
Hold on, I'll send you another link that'll kind of explain why I said fighting dog. There you go.
Yeah, her dog was similar to this, but it didn't have the hair on around the face like that. But it had
I thought
hair like this. It was
it's
huge.
Chow then. And did it have a purple tongue?
I don't know about that. I just know he's really tall, really big, long. I've never seen a dog like that in person or in life ever.
Yeah, take a look at the second link I just posted. If that comes at me, I'm running. My old ass is gonna break speed records.
That is phenomenal. Phenomenal. No, 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 no. No,
Nope.
gracias. Nein, danke. Niet spasiba. No, thank you. This can't be it's on a leash too, so. To give the Germans too much attention. Happy Friday for me. Happy Saturday for you. Welcome to the stream, baby. Thank you for joining us. Happy TGI Friday. You've made it to Chit-Chat Vibe Session. We are now about to get our hot topic out of the way. So, Toka, what do you got for us?
It's a quick one, trust me. As I've mentioned the
believe
last
you.
time, Baby Metal, I was talking about Baby Metal. So Baby Metal dropped a new single today, and it's called "For Me to You," featuring Poppy. And just to recap for some, Japanese pop metal band Baby Metal recently signed with Capitol Records,
Yeah.
which will release a new album, Metal Forth, on June 13th. And that's the meaning of that means Beyond Metal. It features a lot of collaborations, including with Poppy, Spirit Box, Tom Mordello, Bollywood, Polyphilia, Slaughter to Prevail, and artists that Baby Metal has worked with in the past.
Oh,
But they
sorry.
are apparently they are going to do quite more with Poppy, and I can see why. And when you hear the song, which by the way is my request, you also will kind of understand why they all of a sudden got picked up by an American record label. They did a
Okay.
little.
Don't spoil
So
anything now.
I'm not. The song arrives with a video that erupts in a high concept spectacle, pairing the signature choreography with futuristic world, teetering on the edge of destruction. So from what I saw from the video and everything that's all the people that they're teaming up with, I think they're on a pretty good path to give themselves a good foothold in the US.
Okay.
And lose this niche band persona that they currently have, which is like, oh, that's just some metal for anime people. And I think it's gonna change. I think you will see that with the request that I put in, how different it is compared to some of the
Right.
other stuff.
The thing that got me, why am I hearing that? Is that on Steam?
I don't know.
The thing that got me about them was, well, not got me. The thing that when I first was introduced to Cowie and Baby Metal, man, it took me for a loop, and Wolf and I had to do a deep dive. Well, he did. He took me on a deep dive, and I was able to come out of that enlightened, you know what I'm saying? But they are absolutely, but I get how people would think that they're just this niche. They just have this niche and they're kind of like, what you call it? Like not really authentic performers and everything like that, but they are legit. They are legit. So I have a respect for them that I didn't have when I first was at first introduced to them. But definitely this should help them for the American audience a lot more. I wonder if they will ever, step away from the kawaii. Kawaii? How do you kawaii? Yeah.
Kawaii.
Well, that's just their thing, and I still wrestle with the idea because I mean, there's so much attached to that when it comes to, the Asian community, wanting their women to look like young girls, and it's just this thing that surrounds that it still makes me feel a little uncomfortable. But I do set them aside, from that but it does make me wonder, why does this have to be a thing? Why is it a thing? And do they intend to continue to have this cute type of persona? They can do whatever they want. Just, just a thought.
But the cute type of persona, if that works for them, is no different than when Finland came out with pirate metal. I mean, it just seems that people had a much harder time wrapping their heads around those little girls, or now they're grown ass women 15 years later,
Right, but that's
making
because of
that
what I just
music.
said. The part about Asian, the countries usually like their women to stay young and to look like little girls, and and it's that part I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just having a persona. I'm talking about the thing that I feel it is attached to, not for them, but the illusion, the image. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm talking about that part. Like, I just don't get why it has to be cute. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why can't it just be like, I don't know. I just don't know. So I do still get hung up on that sometimes, but I don't see them as not. Like, for example, um, having a brain fart. The band that you're requesting today. Having a brain fart, guys.
Me?
Yeah, the song you're doing today.
Okay, yeah, baby metal.
No, oh, it's Baby Metal?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking the band that I'm having a brain fart. The other band that I like so much that Miss Luna usually requests is an Asian band. Love Bites. Love Bites. Like, they're just, women doing their thing. And they're not buying into the whole kawaii type of thing. They're just, So I'm just curious why some artists, Asian artists, go for that route. Like, why?
Why do so many European metal bands go for the pirate metal route? That is the subgenre of music that they want to participate in. It's no different than because most of it is Europe, Finland, Sweden, all of them that come out with all these different variations of heavy metal that they made their own.
1 second.
Black metal, all of that.
Excuse me, my baby's calling me. Hold on, please, guys. Excuse me. This woman who is still my baby, I see her calling me. Like, why is she calling me? I'm just being a baby. I forgot it was Friday. You're streaming. Girl, stop. Got my heart dropping to my toe, my big toe. Anyway, we're moving forward, not sideways.
Timer's up.
I know. Sister is saying on the phone. Okay, new game. Guess what Sister is saying? She scared the crap out of me. Why are you calling me, woman? Lord. All right, guys, time is up. I wish we could have expounded more on that, but you know what? It's okay. I need to probably do a refresher on my baby metal journey. But they are phenomenal. I love them, and my favorite song by them is One. That song just takes me out every time. I love it so much, and what it stands for. It's so beautiful. All right, my loves. I know, right, kids? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and for those of you who are on YouTube, Melon Maniac, right? Join us over on Twitch because you can't see, but a lot of my soldiers are over on Twitch right now. So join us there. We're gonna take a break and continue with the live reaction part of the show. So join us there, okay? The link to my stream on Twitch, my Twitch channel, is in the description of the stream, okay? All right, let's go ahead and end it on YouTube, and we shall take a break and continue on with the show. All right, say bye for now, Satorfil.
See you guys later.